welcome to instructional videos. Today we're going to put together the prize putt. The first thing you want to do is put together the base. So the base will connect together kind of like a T. So the large piece will be the back, and then you're just going to slide the angled piece onto the back. So once you have the T created, the last piece you're going to connect together is the small piece, which will go on the end of the T. And this is what your prize putt will be supported on. So next thing I'm going to do is attach together the prize putt. So I'm going to grab the largest piece, and I'm going to lay the back of the piece over the T that we just created. And then you're going to insert the holes on the back, or the notches on the back, onto the notches on the T, or the bottom of the frame. Once you have the back completely slid on, you want to double check to make sure the notch of the bottom part of this larger piece is aligned to the bottom of this T. Now that I have my first piece attached, the next thing I'm going to do is attach my second piece. And you want to make sure that you align the pieces with the hook and loop strips. So I'm just going to lay it down. Now that I have all the hardware connected, the next thing I'm going to do is attach the green. So using the hook and loop strip, I'm just going to attach it. Next thing I'm going to do is insert the balls and the putter. So the putter goes on the opening located in the front of the hardware. So I'm just going to slide it in, and then the balls go in the divot on the front. And it is just that easy to set up your prize putt. Before you begin, you want to make sure that you have a squeegee handy. So special note on the graphics are all printed on the same material, but some of the graphics are adhered to the surface of the hardware and some just slide in. So the first thing I'm going to do is lay out my graphics before I install them. So you want to make sure you use the instruction sheet to know where your graphics go. Now that I have my graphics laid out on where they're supposed to go, the first thing I'm going to do is slide the ones in that are supposed to be slid in and not adhered to the hardware. So the graphics that have the plastic covering, they just slide right in. So I'm just going to slide my graphics in. Now that I got all my graphics slid in, the next thing I'm going to do is begin to attach the graphics that we're going to have to remove the adhesive backer. So using my squeegee, I'm going to begin to connect the graphics. So starting in one corner, I'm just going to pull back on the backer. And I'm just going to press the graphic down with my fingers. Once I have the graphic pressed down, I'm going to flip the graphic over and begin to pull back on the backer. As I'm pulling back on the backer, I'm going to work from the middle of the graphic out to the sides to remove any air bubbles. What is great with this material is you can easily pull up and reposition the graphic, and it'll still stay adhesive. Now that I got my first adhesive graphic attached, I'm just going to repeat the steps for the other two graphics. It is just that easy to install the graphics onto the prize putt. So first thing you want to do is disassemble the prize putt. Now that I have my prize putt disassembled, the first thing I'm going to do is insert the biggest piece into my bag. So the biggest piece will go into the bottom portion of the bag. And you want to align the curved corners of the piece to the corners on the bag. So I'm just going to slide in the hardware. The next thing I'm going to do is insert the other side of the hardware into the top portion of the bag. And once again, You want to make sure you align the curved corners of the hardware to the curved corners of the bag. So I'm just going to slide it in, and then I'm going to insert the other pieces of the prize putt. It is just that easy to pack your prize putt into the optional carry case.